don't know why it's been slow today. I think it's the it's an older version of the patch. But here we are. In the bottom right hand corner, the red Terran, it is BYUN. And his opponent, none other, the blue Protoss SHADOWN. A notorious cannon rusher, by the way. Those of you who are not familiar with SHADOWN. I believe there was kind of like a little Discord community with Turkey Dano, Prince F, SHADOWN, and a few others. So be prepared for some cheese. Because this is not going to be a standard game. No, no, no. I know I made that mistake in 1 or 2 tournaments facing SHADOWN myself and going, wait a minute. There are cannons in my base. Alright, always a treat. I think it just, you know, like, I think some players, you know, maybe myself included sometimes, can get so caught up in the whole, you know, let's play standard, let's play macro, let me just get my 4 bases and my 80 drones or whatever it is, and just let me play my normal game. But, you know what? Players like SHADOWN, like Prince F, like Turkey Dano, they show that there's another way to play the game. They show that there's a whole line of reasoning that says, no, I could do something nuts and be really practiced at that, and you may not be as good at the defense as they are at the execution of the offense, and they will punish you every time because they will focus on the execution over and over and over again of these cannon rushes. The responses and the placement and the follow-ups, it's all there. These guys are some really scary players for that reason. Knowing your opponent is going to cheese you is only half the battle. But no, we're not going to see a cannon rush here in game number 1. We will see one in the series. Mark my words. It's a best of 5. There's lots of room for one. So let's see. Twilight Council. A lot of good cheeses often start with a good old Twilight Council. I have a feeling this is probably just going to be Blink though. Could be for Dark Templar. Could be for Glaive. Though Glaive doesn't make sense because he's making a Stalker now. I mean, you can get charge and go up to 8 gateways. There's a lot of things you can do. Okay, Robo, so be a Warp Prism. I'm saying Blink. Blink makes the most sense here. Oh, Worker just finishes in time. And we'll hide in the command center. With the Hellion though, this might not escape. Oh no. Oh, the Shade, I guess we'll get away. Now, there's only... Oh, yep. Dark Shrine. There we go. I don't want to just go out and say, like, yep, this is definitely a Dark Shrine. But it's SHADOWN. Come on. Let's not kid ourselves here. But, you know, there's no reason why he can't play standard here. Here we are. 2 more gateways on the way. So 3 gate Dark Templar. The robotics facility isn't necessarily a tip-off. Let's see, is he going to swap this? Is this going to be for a Raven? I think this is going to be for a Raven. Let's have a look. Yeah, it is. Alright. Ooh, and the drop here is going to scout it too. This is looking very good here for BYUN. Yeah, this is not what you want in SHADOWN. BYUN's done his homework. Yeah, so BYUN scouts this. And he's already gone 2 probes. He's not doing a great job of focusing just yet. Looks like SHADOWN is trying to focus the medivac. And there's no blink, remember. So this will be defended just, but you know, 4 probes, 3 stalkers, and oh, might be an adept as well. Warping with the DTs, but Raven is already out. And oh, the Warp Prism doesn't even save it. Oh, this is all falling apart here for SHADOWN already. I think BYUN is in a very commanding position. Showdown will take a third. This third. Yeah, I mean, problem is the DT tech. It's great in the early game and the late game, but it does not really help you in the mid game. I mean, you can make Archons, sure, but it's an expensive Archon. You'd rather have you would rather have Templar Archives and, you know, go for Storm and have cheaper Archons, but, you know, you do with it what you can. Okay, he knows what I mean. But the Viking? Oh! Okay, he drops it. But the War Prism going down means that this is a sad Archon that just needs to go home. Does recall that Dark Templar. It's an expensive unit, so just gets out with 1 HP. It's regenerating its shields now. Very, very lucky Dark Templar. I think a worker could have killed that. I guess I've always kind of considered, like, when I think about the difference between the races conceptually, I've always considered, like, Protoss as, like, a hybrid of Zerg and Protoss. Sorry, Zerg and Terran. Protoss is a hybrid of itself. Zerg and Terran. Because, you know, like, you have these aspects where, like Zerg, they can kind of make the units in waves if they have enough gateways. And they can kind of, like, morph units like High Templar into Archons and the like. But at the same time, like, their infrastructure and their building layout and the way that they take base is very similar to Terran. BYUN is going for his push. He's got a Raven here for detection. It's got a disable on it as well. So that can be used on probably the Archon. I don't think the Immortal is as big a deal. Yeah, the Archon has a splash, of course. Now it's going to go forward and soak some of the shots, so SHADOWN making the best of it as he can. Dark Templar in the main base now. There is a scan available, so that will get picked off. The Viking, of course, not allowing the Warp Prism to pick up that Dark Templar and save it. So it does go down. We were looking at in terms of resources lost. Oof. Okay, it's not looking good for SHADOWN. It's not looking bad either. My biggest concern is his tech, right? He's just now getting Robotics Facility. He's only just now getting +1 attack. He's got no Templar Archives. He doesn't have Blink. Doesn't have Charge. Oh no, sorry, he does have Charge. My mistake. Apologies. We saw that in the last fight. So he's got good economy. He just doesn't have the units available that he would want. Oh, how? Okay, BYUN will just assume that it was vision and just come in anyway. I think he was contemplating taking down the Dark Shrine, but in fact he's not so worried about it. I don't think. He'd just rather get the eco damage. This is trading out so well. Oh, bit of a sloppy pick up there. And auto turret here. Getting a ton of kills. How many Raven kills does he have? Oh, just 3. Oh, BYUN identifying a blind spot. Oh no. Come in for another unload. Yep, goes for Dark Shrine. He doesn't. It's just one of those things. You just don't want to have to deal with it long term. Oh, the DT gets cancelled because the pylon got destroyed. Oh my god, BYUN. Absolute mad lad. Auto turret here in the natural. Another push here at the third. BYUN's not going to give him any room to breathe from here on out. It's just going to be non-stop aggression. Oh, there's not enough here. Yeah, he's just going to focus down. Yep, there goes the Immortals. Looks like the Winter Mines did get... Oh no, Marauders, sorry. I think when you see like the 4 double slot being used in the Medivac, it's just... You just always assume that it's Winter Mines. Auto turret again. We're up to 9 kills on this Raven. Yep, GG. That got a bit gross. Alright, we are back in game number 2, this best of 5 at the Cheeseadelphia Winter. Spawning in the top right hand corner, of course, it is the blue Protoss SHADOWN. And his opponent in the bottom left, it is the red Terran BYUN. Interesting pylon location here by SHADOWN. Oh, gas. I must admit, and I'll be completely frank here, my knowledge on Protoss is limited, and even more limited in Protoss vs Terran. I know the Terran side a little bit, but I do not know what gas gateway necessarily means. It does indicate some kind of tech, some kind of timing. I can't tell you which. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But an SCV scout from BYUN anyway. Oh, an engineering block. Okay. BYUN. Throwing out some shade, I love it. Yep, he just wants to deny. Yeah. Look, his SHADOWN's got the 400 minerals. He really wanted to take that base. Yeah, what do you do now? Do you just drop down 3 gateways and just YOLO it? But the thing is, the SCV scout, he just come in and can have a look at that. He's supply blocked. Okay, pylon there, I was about to say. This probe here indicates there. Yeah, I get the feeling this is going to be a 4 gate. I feel like this probe is going to hide something. That's a lot of health on this engineering bay too. This is going to be really annoying. Oh! Where is this SUV going? He's going home, right? Oh! Oh! Oh, what? Okay, he sees the pylon. I don't know if SHADOWN saw the SUV. He may not have been looking. He may not have actually seen that BYUN has seen this. Alright, Nexus goes down. He's waiting for the next... Yeah, see, look, BYUN. Oh, says at Stargate. Cool. Do you just like... What do you do now? I was about to say, do you put a bunker next to this? But no, he just cancelled the Stargate. You want him to finish the Stargate, but just know that it's coming. Oh, this is so smart. If you know that your opponent is cheesy and gonna go for some kind of wacky strat, throw some wacky jank right back at them. Yeah, we should see... Okay, he's just gonna defend with a Cyclone, it seems. Surprised? Yeah, so he's not going to go for an engineering bay. He's not going to go for missile turrets. He's just going to defend with Cyclone. That makes the most sense. Yeah, drop down an extra barracks, get more Marines. Oracle on the way. Now, BYUN probably knows the timing. I'd be very surprised if he didn't. In fact, this SCV probably checked the Oracle. I didn't see that, but he probably checked to see what the Stargate was making. And SHADOWN's not going to be happy when he sees that it's just a Cyclone sitting here, waiting. 2, should I say. Yeah, that's going to pop the Oracle very quickly. He wants the Oracle to come in, by the way. Yeah, there we go. And now he locks on. Might even throw down a scan. Nope, that's just going to straight finish off. And that's a great start. Great start here for BYUN. Marine's probably going to go and... Yeah, they're going to go and kill the pylon. Very smart here by BYUN. Like, there was no reason for him to overreact. Just scout what your opponent's doing, let him do it and be prepared. And then that way he's just put himself so far ahead. Now, SHADOWN, one thing that I do like about his play is if you are going to be so aggressive and risk-taking, like, yeah, man, just be greedy. Throw down these extra bases. If you're the one who's, like, keeping the pressure on your opponent, try to get a big economy behind that. It just makes a lot of sense. Cool, this Marine's going to come in here. good movement here by SHADOWN. You don't actually want BYUN to see the third base yet. Still, it's so fast. If he sees that, he'll definitely go for some kind of timing. Is that a reactor? Okay. So it's going to be 2 medivacs, and then BYUN's going to push out with stim. And that's going to be deadly. There's charge on the way and a forge. I think you honestly need to drop down, like, you need to go up to 8 gateways if you want to defend this, I think. 8 gateways, shield batteries. You're not going to... Here's a robo, but I don't think that's going to help you too much. It does have blink. Yeah, because you've only really got another minute as Protoss before this bio push moves out. And unfortunately he doesn't get any information. He sees the eBay at the front researching something. That's a little bit of a tip off. Let's see, he's going up to 6 gates. Is that in a robo? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. He definitely needs like 3 shield batteries. I should be careful here. Again, my knowledge on Protoss is a little bit rusty. So I don't want to just come out and say, like, I know what the Protoss should do. But he definitely needs something defensive, because this push is going to be very scary. Stim is done, so he's just going to straight stim forward. Good blink back there by SHADOWN. Very quick response. Oh, well, nice save, nice save. Doesn't even get one stalker. Observer coming out here. It should spot the army movement. I wonder if BYUN will see this. It's usually pretty good at... Oh, nice! Good pickup there by SHADOWN. Does pick up a tank. SHADOWN's the underdog, by the way. That's why I'm cheering for him. Like, I kind of know that BYUN is probably the favorite to win here. So, you know, I wanted to go all the way. Definitely, like, I want to see things go SHADOWN's favor. Oh my god, excellent force fields there. Blocks the army against the charge lots. And there's blink on these stalkers. Looks like he's not going to blink forward just yet. Excellent cleanup there by SHADOWN. Wow, okay. BYUN just walks right into the force field and the charge lots. Damn. Alright, he's gonna... the waddle home of shame. Now, third base has only just started here for BYUN. So, there's a big counterattack coming his way. In a Warp Prism, a little bit slow. But I don't know how he holds this. Yeah, BYUN's seeing the very fast third base and he's going, uh-oh. Now, there are 2 tanks back here. Nothing in the main base, so... Potentially, yeah, the Warp Prism's going straight into the main. He's just going to go home, take a 4th. Looks like this is what this probe is here for. Drop some more gateways. Might even want to drop a second robo, actually, if you're going up to robotics facility. Double pump Colossus into double pump Disruptor. +2 attack on the way. Because I know that that was very, very strong during the GSL. Who was it? I think it was Patience? I want to say Patience was one of the first players to kind of do it. Oh, there's SUVs with us. Alright, BYUN. Okay, I didn't see the SUVs. Yep, BYUN's all in and he knows it. Alright, cool. Good siege up on the high ground here. Now, force fields are out, by the way. There is 1 shield battery. There's not a lot of ground forces here for SHADOWN. Let's see, he might actually have to cancel the Nexus. He is running out of money. Right, there is 1 Colossus. It does not have extended thermal lance. Oh, a lot of SUVs have gone down, but the bio remains. How many medivacs is that? 6? Okay, it looks like the bio is slowly running out of steam. Actually, BYUN, it looks like he doesn't have enough here. It's actually going to get stopped. 20 workers down. Is 4th base for SHADOWN. Double robo, Colossi, external thermal lance. SHADOWN's got this. Looks like he wants to even up the series 1-1. BYUN's going to micro his little heart out because that's just BYUN to a T. It's going to go for the War Prism. Nice pick off there. Colossi number 2 is out. There's not a lot of support for it because the charge lot's finished just in time. Man. BYUN! BYUN's... If StarCraft was like boxing, BYUN is that guy who just wants to wear you down. He just wants to constantly jab you, constantly weaken you, until you just don't have the will to fight. But he just keeps fighting. Nothing can stop this man. He's a maniac. Wow, even repairing the medivacs here, I swear that not many Terrans do this. It's a rare thing. Like, sure, like you repair like tanks and Hellions, but medivacs, usually they go neglected. Not BYUN's medivacs. Right, but I mean it's 65 probes now. +3 on the way. Archons with this. Does he have a Storm? No Storm. He does have a Templar Archives. Just Archons. Okay. A big boy army is what this is. It's not particularly fancy. It just shoots lasers and has a lot of health. Now there are 3 tanks. 4th one not on the way. No, he's idled his production. Yeah, it's the eco that's really hurting BYUN. He really can't make anything right now. He knows that this is here. There are some Vikings back here. 4. Okay. That's 4's a good number. It's not great, but it's okay. Alright, SCVs will have to be pulled with this. It does kind of form an arc to kind of negate some of the Colossi damage, but the Archons, with all their health, another big whooping of charge. The Colossi, it's just not enough Terran. GG will be called. Cool, here we are jumping into game number 3. The blue Terran, of course, it is BYUN. And his opponent, the red Protoss, it is SHADOWN. Surprised there's been no proxies as of yet. BYUN has been SCV scouting, so kind of makes sense, and I expect him to do it every game of the series. I mean, SHADOWN is not a player. Oh, okay, apologies. We did have a proxy in the previous game. But SHADOWN is not a player that you leave unscouted. Yeah, I was proxy Stargate last game. Really forgot about that. Funny that BYUN scouted the proxy, defended it, shut it down, got ahead, and then he went for, you know, pretty solid timing with +1 attack, stim, 2 minivacs, cyclones, and a tank. And SHADOWN, he was excessively greedy and just shut it down and was ahead from there. Oh. Probe going across the map. What could this be for? A Zealot being made. Is this Zealot Stalker? Is this like a 3-gate? I think it's a Robo, right? Robo or Gateway? Yeah, I think this is a 4-gate. Yeah, that Zealot's going right across. BYUN should know what this means. Stargate. Oh. Interesting. I have a feeling that this is going to be a Void Ray Bush. Oh, what's... No, it's probably Oracle, actually. Yeah. Okay. Oh, no, there we are. There's the pylon. Yeah, it's going to be a Void Ray. He's going for it. He was just waiting to see the, what the Zealot saw. BYUN's looking too. He knows something's up. I wonder if... Oh! Ooh! It's gonna be too late though. The Void Ray is already gonna be out. Shay gonna have a cheeky perv. Sees a bunker. We'll go for the SUV. It is 3 shots to kill it. He's taking the bunker at the moment, so a little bit of a misplay. Oh! Yep. Yep, BYUN's gonna find it. Void Ray's out though. What do you do from here? I guess you proxy something across the other side of the map too, perhaps? Now BYUN's definitely seen this. No doubt the Korean ladder has been full of this. Yeah, interesting. So, oh, sorry. So he's got 4 workers with this, repairing the bunker in the cyclone. This is fascinating. I'm genuinely curious how Protoss defends this, by the way. Sorry, how Terran defends this. Alright, let's see. 4th shield battery on the way. Man, it's a really nasty position for this. The Void Rays are in range of the bunker well under a shield battery. And it's costing BYUN a lot of minerals and a lot of SUVs to keep this alive. Ah, he's going straight for the Cyclone lock-on ability. So it's going to do a lot more damage. I think it's to armored, right? Yeah, and Void Rays are armored. Bonus damage to armor. Surprised this command seat is just chilling too. SHADOWN opting not to use the what do you call it? The charge up beam. He wants the movement on the Void Rays. He doesn't actually want to slow his Void Rays down. Wow, these it's running out of shield battery energy. I'm curious, is the Chrono Boost? Chrono Boost must be used on the Stargate, right? Oh, you can't use the photon overcharge. It needs to be in range of this Nexus. Man, you can really see my knowledge of Protoss is not as good as it should be. Alright, he's gonna go for it now. The Phoenix looking to lift the Cyclone. But BYUN's got enough repair. And the upgrade's done now. You can see the little lasers on the Cyclone. Cool, they're gonna go for the command suits now. That's gonna have to be lifted. Oh, goes to the low health Void Ray. Does get it. Good pick off there by BYUN. These shield batteries, there's 7, and they're out of energy. I don't know what happened to the SUV on the other side of the map, but this is held. 3 Cyclones now. They definitely out DPS the Void Ray, and the Void Ray can never engage because the Cyclone has more movement speed. Yeah, they can just poke away at these shield batteries little by little. SHADOWN forced to expand. I just love how patient BYUN was, and he knew something was up, and he immediately threw down a bunker. Now the Phoenix do get one of the Cyclones, but there's only 1 Void Ray left with this. So he's just going to kind of transition into a Phoenix-based composition. Oh, funny, a Stalker going to be warped in. It's only 1 gateway. Yeah, 1 gateway. Robo on the way. I mean, I guess SHADOWN can make immortals here, but I feel like BYUN's dealt with this way too well. It's been very cost efficient for BYUN. He's lost a lot of mining time, sure, and a lot of like repair cost, but I mean he's killed the critical mass here for SHADOWN. He's now going to lose his Stargate. He does have 5 Phoenix, so I suppose SHADOWN can try to play this out, but like there's very little infrastructure. The infrastructure is very late. There's no Twilight Council, no Forge. There's only 1 gateway. There's no shield batteries at home yet. Just like literally one Stalker versus a giant Bioball with tanks. Let's see, 5? Yeah, 5 Phoenix. Immortals coming out. But there's just nothing here. 1 shield battery. Oh, the scan on the Immortal too? Immediately going to burn its shield. Phoenix come back here. They are going to lift the tanks, but there's just no DPS. The Marines just kind of cut through them here. Photon overcharge does get used on the shield battery, but that's quickly taken out. All the probes dying for absolute free. And that should be game. That Immortal on literally 1 hit point. It's going to get tapped. There we are. GG. Alright. And here we are into game number 4 of this best of 5. Currently, BYUN leading 2-1. Spawning on in the bottom left-hand corner, the red Protoss, it is SHADOWN. And his opponent in the top right-hand corner, the blue Terran, it is of course BYUN. Wait, is this sound? No, good. Just made it. Gateway. Interesting. SHADOWN's actually going to do the low ground gateway. Yeah, I mean, BYUN has been... He's not having any of SHADOWN's tricks. BYUN is just... He knows what he's up against. He's playing very safe, very calm. I'm still surprised in game 2 that everything kind of fell apart so drastically there for BYUN, and I think even he was a little bit taken aback by that. But yeah, so far BYUN has been good at kind of identifying the cheese, defending the cheese, and then just following up with a strong timing behind that. Alright, both players actually were scouting each other this game. So this might be just a standard expand here for SHADOWN. Yeah, there we go, there's the Nexus. Wow, BYUN. some Terran players do on purposely misplace the command center and then just lift it after it's finished, but BYUN is like, nope, I'm building my command center in the proper location. Alright, let's see, what tricks does SHADOWN have up his sleeve? I did say he was going to cannon rush, so maybe he might pull that out in game 5. But so far, it's been various different kind of proxies. Dark Shrine kind of fell on its face pretty harshly. Maybe Glaive? Go for a big Glaive timing, big charge timing perhaps? Dark Templar Blink? Standard Blink Stalker into something else? Not sure. Not sure at all. I think the more standard that SHADOWN plays, the less that's going to work out for him. Alright, well, I guess we'll have to see when this Twilight Council finishes. Blink. Okay. Yep. It's going to play just standard for now. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, his mid-game macro, there's nothing really wrong with it. It seemed very solid. But BYUN, of course, can start piling on the pressure when he starts dropping you and harassing you with other various things like Ravens and Banshees and whatnot. Cool. So it's just going to be like a 3-gate Blink Stalker with either a Warp Prisoner or a Deserver, or both. +1 attack and stim. Okay, so just going to be a simple bio timing here for BYUN. Simple but effective. You might even just pull the workers with that. I think normally you get a tank with this sort of thing, but Oh, no, okay, just the boys. The Marine boys are going out. Let's see, what do we actually have at home? We've got 2 Stalkers, an Adept, and a Sentry. We will have Blink. There's no shield batteries. Gateways in the front pylon is powering 3 important tech structures. Well, 2 important. This could be quite scary. The probe... Oh! Oh! He drops a Nexus. He needs to cancel that. Well, BYUN will force to cancel, I guess, but... Alright. Well, SHADOWN knows what's up. There is a nice force field that could be placed down here. So SHADOWN would probably be keeping that in mind. And he might just be trying to pick away at this with Stalkers. Stim's not yet done. An observer on the high ground giving vision here for SHADOWN. Curious if BYUN might scan that. He must know. Yeah, he does. Good scan by BYUN. Oh! Oh! BYUN is just... He's such a brawler, man. I think that's what I love watching him play. Alright, just trades everything up. He knew they weren't going to get home. Blink Stalker would have definitely seen to that. But BYUN, of course, not skipping a beat at home. There's another one. There's another ball of units, of course. And +1 armor on the way. Charge and thermal lance on the way here for SHADOWN. Which I like, especially when you're facing such a bio-heavy player like BYUN. You know, charge, thermal lance, storm, disruptor. They're all very, very strong. I think Colossi has the biggest power spike though. Especially for a sustained defense, right? Oh, alright, then I'm gonna go for the 3rd again. I don't... Oh, yeah, it could go for the cancel again. Yeah, it does. Oh, ouch. But that good force field there by SHADOWN. Very good force field. Still Blink? Is it on cooldown? Yeah, it's on cooldown. There we go. Picks up another Marauder. Is there a 3rd base? Yes. I was about to say. But this 3rd base for SHADOWN is heavily delayed, and that really cripples the way that he likes to play as well. Oh. Okay. He really wanted that Warp Prism, I guess. Die, probe! Actually, SHADOWN might be considering moving out here with that Warp Prism. Like you can sometimes you can't tell. Sometimes, you know, is it a Warp Prism that goes and flies to the main base and warps in around units? Is it a Warp Prism that juggles units? Is it a Warp Prism that supports and reinforces the main army? But I think this is going to be for a push. It's going to be a reinforcement Warp Prism. Never mind. Nope. It's going in the main. Alright, so SHADOWN just wants to sit at home, get his 3rd base up, and continue just developing his army. Now, there's no more tech added on just yet. In fact, I don't even think there's a forge. No, there's no forge, so no upgrades for SHADOWN. No Templar archives. Hasn't added on disruptors yet either. I suppose he just doesn't have the economy for it, does he? Alright, Warp Prism going in the main. Another, oh interesting. Hallucinates a Colossus. There are some Vikings here. Observer going to give a lot of information here for SHADOWN. Yeah, big Warpin in the main. Vikings slightly out of position, a bit slow to react to this. Oh, wow, okay, really cool by BYUN. Nice hold position on the SCVs. Now, we do have the attack here. This is quite scary. This army packs quite a lot of punch. Excellent force fields. Man, SHADOWN's Sentry usage is really good. I'm surprised he's not using... There we are, I was about to say. The bubble. But look how much like reinforcements are coming here. And that's Marauders. They don't care about Colossi. Stalker reinforcements though. Good Blink will come in here. We'll pick off some more. Man, what a scrappy game between these two. 14 workers did go down. So that it evens the worker count, but don't forget about the mules. Oh my god. Oh, the debate there by BYUN. Of course, this is something he's practiced over and over and over again, and able to bust it out against a player like SHADOWN. Just styling on him right now. No probes were being made during that time, so it's just going to be a big transfer. Temple Archives are now. Oh man. I mean, it was an all-in. It looked pretty scary for a moment, pretty touch and go. A lot of workers did go down. But now, SHADOWN, just, he doesn't... There's not much tech to support this at the moment. And it's 1-1 Marines and Marauders here for BYUN. No upgrades for SHADOWN. Oh, it's this Zealots, yeah. Nothing in the main base by the looks of it. No Vikings. But SHADOWN probably wants to time this when BYUN like moves out and is microing. Man, there's just not much here at all. There's no shield batteries even. Yep, no storm. Just beefy units, which unfortunately beefy units against what BYUN now has is just not going to cut it anymore. There's just no splash with this outside of the Archons. Now there is going to be a drop in the main base of BYUN, but BYUN's just going to pull his workers and let his reinforcements deal with that. Whereas SHADOWN just has nothing to stop this. Archon gets popped, Mortal going to go down very quickly. It looks like the Zealots are cleaned up. Oh my god, Liberator in the... Nice. BYUN just so on top of it. GG, well played. BYUN going to take the series 3-1.